Totally correct. I always kind of feel like this is kind of, I don't know, are the numbers accurate? It doesn't feel like I'm getting ×2 the rewards or anything. Okay, this is still not good though. I have a difficult time trying to figure out what stats I need for this set, so I kind of just haven't really been doing it, I think. But anyways, you know, we're just doing this a little bit so we can get this out of the way before I move on to like the other world quests and all that. But yeah, okay. Other times, like, I feel like I do know how to dodge, and like, there are just some moments and I end up getting smacked really hard and just like so annoyed. Okay, okay, never mind. Never mind, that's fine. Yeah, the double reward thing doesn't really feel like a double reward. This one actually looks really good, I think. It kind of has everything that you need, probably. Although I'm not sure who to give it to them. This one is such a waste. It could have had, like, if this was crit damage, this would have been really okay already. This one is pretty garbage. 3 flat stats in a row, damn. Okay, you know what, we're not gonna focus on that. God, I didn't realize the ad break was still going on so long. I know I set it to 3 minutes, but sometimes it feels like it goes on a lot longer than it's supposed to. Or maybe that's just me, like... Okay, plants in your... Oh yeah, oh my god, I haven't checked in my teapot in ages. I don't think... I'm pretty sure yesterday I kind of just did like the bare minimum when it came to like playing the game because I was like super exhausted, but yeah, I'll probably talk about that later once the ad finishes. You know, the entire reason why I made the ads like earlier is so that like I could actually have like maybe a 3-5 minute break-ish before I actually started like legit streaming. Like I would just like kind of leave it at the starting soon screen and then just come back later, but then I end up always getting too excited to actually start streaming. So instead of just leaving it at starting soon, I end up doing it like much earlier and then just doing other stuff like these kinds of little stuff in the meantime while I'm waiting for the ads to finish. Which actually, if you are a subscriber, then I guess you don't really have to worry about that. But I don't know. Okay, okay. Nope, not this one, this one. Okay, there, that should be fine. It's always annoying that's like an uneven number of like, plants to grow and all that. Oh my god, I've been running out so much of these things. I'm so annoyed. Maybe I should actually use this one, because technically, like, we don't actually use this anymore? Elena's surface? What does that even mean, you know? I'm so confused. I can't even remember like the last time I earned any of that that kind of currency, but yeah. I think Flint's I still have it maxed. Oh, I did max it out. Oh hey, thank god. I kind of forgot because it was stuck at like maybe 80 plus for a while, and then I couldn't do anything, so yeah. Okay. As always, if there's any issues with like audio or video or anything, feel free to let me know. And yeah, this is definitely not like the best best thing for him, but I couldn't really think of anything better in the meantime. I don't Yeah, I mean, who the heck needs some of these pieces? This one is not the best, but like decent enough considering. Oh, this one actually, wait, let's try how this one works out. I do need like a better crit ratio, I think. This part always takes way too long though, because they don't like, even though they say they're gonna enhance it to like the next tier, it's not really like the next tier. It's literally until you just like run out of slots and all that. It really went into HP. Oh wait, this is okay. This is taking too long. I'm going to like salvage all the stuff first in the meantime. Just so we don't have to spend like all of that just waiting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is so much faster, honestly. Okay, let's go back to Flynn. Let's check his feather. As for the options, so this is the one we were doing a while ago. Okay, crit damage. One last chance. Oh, nice. Okay. Is this better than what I currently have? ER. I don't actually need ER though. Crit rate is much better. Crit damage is a little bit less, but there is attack, so I think overall this is probably a better idea. If only because I kind of feel like I'm lacking damage a bit. This would have been so great, but like it went so many times to defense, so like what am I gonna do with that, you know? This one as well. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Elemental Mastery. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, we'll try a bunch of these. This one I'm not super sure. This might not be the best option though. So do I need attack or elemental mastery? It's a little bit tricky trying to balance it. This is actually, it hasn't really been a while since we needed to do so many what do you call it? Like split scaling characters? Because this guy needs so much. Okay, elemental mastery as well. Attack. Okay, okay. Fuck. It went into HP. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Is that better than my current one? No, I think it actually ended up worse. Okay, wait. Once crit rate. Um. Hmm. Okay, let's try the other one instead. Let's try the other one. See how this one goes. I'm not entirely sure which is like the better option, honestly, between all of them. If you can like avoid death, that would be really good. Fuck! God, every time I just... No! Okay, this is... I don't know, do we need this much attack though? This is quite a lot of attack to go into one stat. But I mean, it's probably... what is my current crit ratio? Okay, not super good though. This is so tricky trying to balance it out. This is quite a lot of attack, which I think is at least better than this, maybe. This one is a decent amount of attack. Plus EM. Okay, maybe the crit isn't as important, I think. Oh, this is so tricky trying to balance it all out. Maybe this one for now? At least, like, kind of balance it out. Okay, the crit rate went down quite a bit. Is that worth it, though? Hmm.
人間の複雑さや多様性には忍耐強く接するべきです。
Oh, this one's actually not bad. Wait, joke switch. Okay. Let's see. This one actually avoided death, so I think it's probably fine to keep this as is. It's not the best, but passable. EM. I think this one should definitely be either crit or crit damage. So let's see. Do we have anything better? Oh, this one's bad. Okay, we haven't had anything good. Okay, never mind. We'll just leave the as is. So pretty much it's going to go down. I think if we can increase his attack much more, our ER is a little bit too high maybe? That it's not really efficient, I think. Oh god, so we still have a few more weeks left before we get this. It's gonna take so long though. there's this new event, so we should probably try this out. Nasha Town. Okay, let's see what this is about. I think in general, I want to Oh, the realm curse. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, I feel like nowadays I kind of want to be a little bit more on top of my events, just so that they don't pile up too unnecessarily, and then ended up struggling with managing them and all that. I think the recent Genshin events tend to be a little bit faster anyways. Oh my god, this, I need to buy this. Like, holy hell, I run out so fast. Like, damn. I think in general, I don't really need too much of like the extra currency anyways. Yeah, actually this one as well. This one, sure, why not? Why not? I think I still haven't actually unlocked any of the trees and stuff. I keep forgetting to do them. I don't need this. In reality, like, I find so many of these everywhere that's really not worth buying them anyways. And then there hasn't really been any new upgrades in a while. Like, look at these. Most of these are basically like Leah stuff. Like, I think the last was... Did they even have anything for Fontaine? Yeah, so it's a little bit disappointing. Like, all of this is just bought out like ages ago. A lot of these as well, I have it maxed. Not really maxed in a sense, but like I do have quite a lot of them, which I don't really need anyways. Like, it's okay, it looks nice, but not really worth spending on the money on, especially since I haven't decorated my teapot in ages. Like, I think if you... Oh, did I put anything inside here actually? I think maybe not. Well, some of my older realms are like much nicer though, but like this is just straight up empty. This is what you call being like house poor, I guess. I mean, you have the house and you have nothing in it. Like, goddamn zero. But yeah, okay, you know what? We're not gonna focus on that too hard. Let's just go to Nodcry, get the expedition thing out of the way, start that new event quest. I think if it's a photography thing, it shouldn't be too difficult to do. And then we could probably work on some of the world quests at least, so we can get those out of the way as well. And yeah, you know, I'm going to promise myself to be a little bit more quicker about shit, wrong button. Quicker about all of these things, or like in general, like the exploration for Nodcry, because I have been making like really bad progress overall. So I do want to get that out of the way. Collecting stuff. We do need a lot of rye. We also need that specific what do you call that? Oh wow, I already have 400 plus rye? That was fast. I did not expect that. Wait, there's also another thing that I do need to buy, like that what do you call that cream looking thing? I think it's upstairs here. I don't really like how they separated the cooking area from here though. It's like quite more, like, it's a lot more troublesome to go to. Big sis Katya? Oh, we got free food! That's nice. We got a hot dog. Oh my god, I love hot dogs so much. Like, I know I had a pretty heavy lunch. Actually, it's not really heavy, but then now I'm suddenly really hungry again. We'll just buy more of these things for now, because I'm kind of worried that we're gonna run out, and oh god, we ran out or something. I know there was something I needed to make, but I don't have them. Okay, don't need sugar. Maybe this one, even though I don't really think most recipes have this anyways. Cheese! Damn, I'm always running out of cheese. And meats. You know, before, I think a few years ago, I did try to set up a challenge for myself that I would practice drawing again, because I mean, I do know how to draw, I just don't have the consistency for it. And then I was thinking like maybe as a first challenge I could try drawing like Genshin foods, or at least the ingredients, like every single day. And I gave up after a single day. You know why? Because I spent basically how much time? I think probably more than an hour trying to draw a single apple. Like, because I was so perfectionist about it, I just really couldn't give up doing... Oh my god, what? You have to waste material? No, I don't want to waste materials for that. Yeah, I couldn't stop finishing it Like, so I was trying to perfect it so much that I ended up wasting all of my time on that. So I was like really annoyed at myself. And yeah, it was definitely not the smart thing to do. I think if because I was trying to do like one of those small, like a daily art challenge thing. I also tried that as well. I tried a separate art challenge, which was basically like they'll generate a random word, and then you try to draw that specific word. Except one of the first things that they gave me was a cafe. So I found a reference picture online, and then I spent probably 3 to 4 hours drawing that cafe because I was also too perfectionist about it. And then I gave up because that was exhausting and I didn't have the mental fortitude to keep doing that every single day. So yeah, it's one of those you really do need to have like smaller goals, I think. If you make it too much too quickly, you're just going to like give up. So yeah, you better learn from me anyways. Okay, Paimon's got something awesome to show you. Ta-da! Look at this! It took Paimon forever to dig up this treasure from that bustling market. I'd say this is an elder statesman amongst cameras. Yeah, it's quite an antique. According to the mysterious shopkeeper, this was a camera used by that super famous spontaneous photographer from a few decades ago, the legendary Pierre Leblanc. I thought cameras were invented like more recently. I was so confused because it was a concept that was introduced to us, I think, in Lie or in Inazuma. So I don't know. I feel like it was a lantern right kind of thing. And I was under the impression that the technology was new, but I guess probably not. Maybe they're like retconning themselves just to like make history more interesting or something. But anyways, rumor has it that the photos he took with his camera were all smash hits, and they'd often make it onto the front page of the Steambird. If you use this legendary camera, your photos will be like doubly legendary, and then we can sell them for Mora. This camera was expensive, wasn't it? You didn't run into any shady merchants, did you? It was okay, after all, Paimon's got her emergency funds to fall back on. As long as you like it, Paimon's willing to empty her pockets. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, in that case, thank you, Paimon. It's a wonderful gift. I'll make sure to take many legendary photos with it. Yay, Paimon's happy if you're happy. Now that we arrived in the new nation, let's put this camera to good use and take pictures of all the new things we see. Paimon's also prepared a new photo album for you, just for the occasion. Paimon's reliable and thoughtful, you see? Okie dokie, enough chit chat. Those photos aren't going to take themselves. Let's go! Sometimes they feel so strange, like acting out all the lines. Like, does this make sense? I don't know. Do people appreciate it when streamers act out the lines during the quests? Because in reality, I find a lot of these quests a little bit dragging because precisely there's no voice lines to go along with them. So I kind of just do it in exchange to like hopefully make things a little bit interesting. I don't know. Anyways, it's fine. It should be fine. Take a picture of a chestnut goat jumping or headbutting? Where the fuck are we gonna find a chestnut goat? Okay, okay. Time to find some goats, I guess. Nope, wait. Wait, let me change the quick swap thing. The quick swap should be... Joke. What was our number 4 before? Oh, this one, okay. And then this one, let's just remove this one. Okay, confirm. Wait. This is messy. We're not... Oh, those are the chestnut goats. Really? They don't look chestnut at all. Okay, what lens is this? Oh, they have like the brightness filters? This is not... Okay, this one's a little bit too strong though, to be honest. This feels kind of creepy. Maybe, maybe this one. The second one looks okay. There we go. Well, actually, considering we're near, we might as well do... You keep getting notifications that are like so useless sometimes. Anyways, yeah, I might as well finish this like daily comm here. It is pretty near after all.
装置のカバー見て見て虹だよ
ほら無意味ですよさっ
I can't tell, did that do more damage than before or no? Okay, next area, here we go. And it turns out it's actually upstairs. Oh shit, it's upstairs. It's upstairs! Oh my god, the elevation sometimes always trips me up. Just collecting all of these materials. I'm pretty sure... I have a feeling maybe Yehoda will still use these things, maybe? My god, though. You know, one of the things I'm starting to realize about Nodcry in general is that pretty much every single character here has their own unique kind of mechanic. Which makes it a little bit, like, stressful because it kind of feels like there's a... what do you call it? Like FOMO, like a worse FOMO for it. What do I need to do?
Yeah. お静かに
How do you open these things? Oh no, I don't know how to do any of these quests anymore. Okay, never mind. We'll ignore that for later. Do have more important stuff to do. Okay, let us see. What is that? Is that a bird? Wait. Is that a bird? Joke, it's a mole! Oh my god, I thought it was a bird from the side. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a very good photo though. This looks a little bit sus. Maybe this one. This seems kind of funny. Wait, did I fail? Wait, what? Why did I fail the challenge? Of a happy sniffer mole? So it's not happy? Bipolar objects. Yeah, what the? What the? So it's not happy after all. Okay. Something went wrong in the meantime. How do you turn it happy? Bipolar.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, so that's how you take the photo. You just had to give it like free stuff and oh my god. No! Oh my god, so you have to do it again. Okay, okay, okay. You do it a little bit quicker then if that's the case. God, even these simple little things kind of stress me out. There. Oh hey, never mind. We're not gonna we're not gonna make it too difficult. Oh, some of these are so a little bit too much, I think. Maybe this one, just so it's like a happy vibe and all that. Okay, after this set, I will probably take a break and go back to the like world questing and all that. Also because I feel like this is the kind of thing that's like not super interesting to watch, like repeatedly. It is just a bunch of photos after all. So we will focus on more important things. There you go. And maybe this one. This one gives a funnier vibe, I think. A little bit more sinister-ish. Okay, there we go. We took one whole page. Yeah, this will... Actually, it's just two, though. It's just two. No, 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 it's fine. It's fine. We're going to, like, do it properly and not actually rush it too much anyways. It always feels like there's so much stuff going on. Oh no, I forgot. Wait, this one. How long? 9 days left. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I think like even if I did it wouldn't really be that interesting either, so... We're going to try something probably more important. This one, okay. Collect the Stella fruit. I know I forgot what this whole thing is about, but this is probably the one a while ago, I guess? No, wait, no, it's not. I'm getting all of my world quests mixed up though at this point. But how do you get Stella fruit? Oh no.
林野に永遠の安寧を月光のようにバシャバシャスイ
夜ですね。はっ。
I can't believe I forgot how to do everything. Oh no. Wait, all the mechanics. Okay, wait, let me see. There we go. Okay, so that's how you do it. Wait, how do you do that for everything else though? Hmm. Okay, we only know. Ah, wait, we couldn't do the other one a while ago though. Okay, there's a chest there, but it's not what I needed.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is getting too tiring. I'm going to figure out how to collect Stella Fruit. Hmm. I'm so confused about the whole thing. Wait. Oh, hey, there's this thing here. There, okay. That's a little bit trickier than I expected. So we just have to find a lot of those like red glowing dots everywhere just to see where all the Kuvenki are. Hmm. At least that kind of helps us out a little bit. Still not the easiest way to do it though. So that's how you're supposed to do it. You just kind of have to drag all the red stuff as close to you as you possibly can. That takes so much maneuvering, honestly. How many more of these are there anyways? Feels like there's so many scattered all over the place. Oh wait, actually, oh my god, I forgot about the pet. Okay, let's see, we can switch to this one. Oh my god. Ooh, I finally have the Alhaitham and Kavan name card as well as the Aranara pets. That took so long to get, my god, but hooray for that at least. I feel like these are probably like the hardest ones or something. How am I able to get those? Anyway, let's try again. Yes, okay, wait, I think I got it. Oh my god, I think I finally got it. Please, let it be the last one. So, okay, wait, I do have 12 from this one. This should be done. All I have to do is do the challenge thing. Oh my god, what is this now? Ah! Is that enough? That's definitely not enough. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Wait, how did I fail that? Oh, wait. Let's do that again. Is there a time limit for this? Okay, there is a time limit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Maybe if we do the other one first, it'll be a little bit more forgiving. God, that was so difficult though. How do normal people do this? Okay, I think maybe if I like didn't try to pressure myself too much, I could probably do it. But it's so far. Okay, you know what? Fine, fine. We will practice again and just actually do this carefully. I still failed though? Wait, how are you supposed to do this anyways? This is getting too ridiculous, my god. Maybe it's because I collected the stuff at the bottom? Wait. Nope. Definitely did not get it either. But why though? Every single time I tried to do it. Maybe I should just watch a tutorial for that.
行き先は決めたか？それとも草地で少し休んでいくか？
Yo, this is crazy. I feel like I watched a tutorial and I basically did it, and yet it still won't let me. It still won't let me get the reward. How is that even happening for sure? Okay, so apparently you still can actually like get them manually, so maybe you just have to be a little bit more careful about beginning portions, maybe? Shit. I missed one. Oh my god, I finally did it. I don't even know what's the difference. But like, I could have sworn I was doing it properly the first time around. But just wouldn't register properly? Anyways, it's fine. What is this about though? So the machine's actually working? Okay, so we do have the other trial to finish, which honestly should probably be much easier than whatever we just had to go through. And man, that's so embarrassing though, having to do that so many times and on stream as well, but that's how it is sometimes. Okay. Oh, thankfully the other one's pretty near the waypoint. So I don't have to go too far away to get it. Hopefully I don't mess up this one as well. I think I do just have to jump, so it's just controlling my character. This should be manageable. Oh, what was that? Oh, yo, welcome to the stream. Jared TV? TD, sorry. Wait. Oh no. Oh, I'm stuck. Favorite gacha. Hard to say right now. I think I do probably like either Genshin or Honkai Star Rail a lot, which is kinda, yeah, that's what I'm currently playing at least. Big number of Stella fruits. I have been shocked way too many times by all of this though. All-time favorite. Actually, I haven't really played much to begin with. It's pretty much just these two. I do also play Ensemble Stars, but I don't really think that counts because it is like a music game, I guess. Mostly a rhythm game, kind of. It's just not like super interesting as in terms of like gameplay or anything. Although I have been like playing it consistently for like a couple of years now, so there's that. How about you? Do you have any like favorites as well? Thank God I finished this in one try. The other trial took me so many times. I don't even know what I was doing wrong, but I just kept failing and failing. I ended up having to watch the tutorial. It's like, what am I doing wrong? I don't think I did anything wrong though, but anyway, sometimes the game can be a little bit weird. I love Limbus Company. Oh, I do. I have heard of the name, but I'm not very familiar with what the gameplay is like. So, like, do you wanna talk about it? It's like, or is there like anything that you love about Limbus Company, like specifically? It makes me curious because I am curious about trying like other new gacha games or like games in general. It's just that sometimes I get a little bit too worried about how much investment I would need to make in terms of like time and if it's gacha, and yeah. I have no self-control when it comes to gacha. I tend to spend too much even though it's not a good idea. Yeah, so it's fine, I think. Different players all have like different goals and all that. Thank God there's a ladder here. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to like come up all the way. Wake Colonel Whale up. Oh, okay. Limbus's Peak. How long have you been playing it already? It's little more than a past scrap anyway, and so you won't have to play this game of pretend anymore. Why not just make things easier? Time to spice up the story. Yeah, Paimon's gonna sneeze from all that spice. There must be some other way. 1.5 years. Oh, that's so long as well. That's nice. It's always good to have something that you're really dedicated to. Anyway, let me search up Limbus Company real quick because I'm also curious now. Well, the gameplay's I guess a little bit more tactical field type, I'm guessing. I'm not good at strategy games though, but it does look interesting. At least the vibe is like very dark and all that, which is kind of cool. Are you more for like the gameplay or the story? I'm not sure like how much story other games have for things. Gameplay's whatever, but the story's Giga Peak. Oh, nice. Like for me as well, I tend to focus more on the story rather than the actual gameplay, as long as it's not too difficult at least. Because there are some games I had to give up because like the gameplay was just like so exhausting. And then eventually I just like maybe tried watching the stories like online and all that. Just basically the same way I felt about Zenless. I did like the concept of Zenless, the story seemed good, but like the gameplay itself seemed like it would probably stress me out. I'm not very good at games that require like too much dexterity and all that. Like Probably Genshin's already one of the harder games for me. I didn't really grow up much with video games as well, so I'm kind of making up for like lost time and all that. It also has no dailies, and you do one thing once a week. Oh, that's so good. It can be exhausting to play games that have like dailies though, because that means like if you miss a single day, you kind of feel bad about it, especially if they're like those daily rewards, and you know, like, if you're a free-to-play player. Okay, what are we supposed to head to the designated location? We're always doing weird ass things in this game sometimes. You can get everything for free. Hey, that's so rare! Okay, that's good, that's good. Oh yeah, look at this stream, Dragon Jinwei. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, look at the stream Punished. Oh my god. I didn't realize there were two people who played Limbus. Okay, sorry, I kind of didn't realize it was. Sorry, I didn't realize for a bit it was like two separate chatters because I thought both of you were talking about Limbus. I was like, okay, and I thought it was the same person talking. Okay, that's on me. Sorry about that. But yeah, hey, that's nice though. It's always nice to find like other people who like the same games you do. But yes, thank you so much for the follow, Punish. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Man, sometimes I feel like I don't pay enough attention to a lot of things, but yeah. Hey, that's good, so... I wonder how old the game is, though. Like, I did hear about it, like, a long time ago, but, like, I didn't actually know it was, like, that popular. Okay. At least there seems to be, like, a good balance of, like, male and female characters, which is always one of the things that tends to stress me out sometimes, and there's, like, two... The gender ratio is not balanced enough, I guess. Wait, is that GFL2? Is that... Wait, let me double check because I'm not... I have a title in mind, but I'm not sure if that's... if I'm thinking about the same thing. GFL... Is that Girls Frontline? GFL2. Yes, okay, I was right. It was Girls Frontline 2 after all. Okay. The art styles are nice. I think the outfits are pretty cool. Zenless is a struggle for me though. I ended up just watching a lot of the stories on YouTube because I didn't want to get into the gameplay too much. Yeah, oh my god, hey, at least the pizza thing is working? Maybe? Okay, for a bit it kind of got stuck in the corner, but it seems to be working out well. So hooray. The pizza thing tends to be like hit or miss sometimes. Oh yeah, look into the stream. PL5000 YT. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. We are finishing some world quests along the way. Not really sure what's going on. I do vaguely remember us having to like help out these bunch of people trying to find a treasure or something. We did activate a whale. And some octopus thing? Trials? I don't know. It took too many tries. I ended up having to find like actual tutorials online just to deal with it. Oh my god, why are there treasure hoarders here? Oh my god, I know. As usual, if you have any concerns about the audio or video, feel free to let me know. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to like balance the sounds and all that. But yeah. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I think overall I'm doing okay. I injured my hand a little bit recently, but it's minor, so I'll get over it probably.
至る所に宝箱が置いてありますが、これはいつからの流行りなんですか?
I was wondering who was talking and realized it was just like Flynn's the entire time. Oh, wait, I wouldn't forget you when there's money to be made. The intel's solid, but we might have competition. It's at Blue Amber Lake. Scout ahead, you bring backup. I'm in dire straits right now, so I might not be able to give you your usual cut, but I swear I'll pay you back double when things get better. I don't know, is that something that you should believe though? Tendency if you don't like pay when you're agreed to, it kind of causes problems later on, so I'm not really sure if I trust that kind of letter, but we'll see. A freaking lever had to be installed? Oh god. Oh god, so many things in Nodcry, I swear. Sometimes you always worry about like why the technology— What the weasel is here again? literally chasing after a weasel right now. And we have to fight more monsters. Okay. Man, the weasel things are so cute though. Them with their like little backpacks and all that.
蒼月よ永遠なるバシャバシャ水なんだくらえ
夢なき眠りへようこそ
Okay, I might have gone a little bit overboard with that. I don't really think I needed to have like bursted on that thing. Hey, what is this? Jeanette's illness has taken a turn for the worse. Daniel has taken her to see the best doctor we can afford, but to no avail. We dared not give her the diagnosis in full, but she had already guessed it. Clever, too clever, that girl. Sometimes I wish she were not so. Perhaps then a smile could prevail on her gaunt face. Poor child, I know she has a difficult temper and does not love to speak. Those sudden outbursts of rage surely stem from the sickness torments. The light in her eyes flickers like a dying candle. What must I do to keep that feeble flame alive? Jeanette has grown so ill that she can no longer travel with the caravan. We have decided to make camp at Blue Amber Lake. Here lies an underground warehouse left by Archon knows whom, one that contains quite a few so-called legacies of the Golden Age. That suits me perfectly. I've had the underground space modified into a workshop, something that Daniel and the caravan members also helped greatly with. This isn't a spare part. Did Papa Wrench leave this here? So it's like Tolfin said, he stayed for Tinette's sake. Oh, the weasel's huge! Bro, that's so big! I kind of thought it was like going to be smaller and all that, but like standing side by side with us, it's like more than half our size. Wow. I didn't expect Hugan to dig up something like this, but judging by your words, do you doubt what I said? Well, it did come from someone who'd give away friends' treasure, so... Oh, when you put it like that, it does sound suspicious. Paimon was just playing along earlier, just so you know. We had to see what tricks you had up your sleeve. What are you planning now, bringing us to this place? Best be warned, Starlight's super strong. Yeah, I mean, compared to this weird-ass pirate NPC, we should probably be fine anyways. To me, you're both unexpected guests, but great spices for the story all the same. I can hardly thank you enough. Why would I ever mean you harm? Who knows? A lot of people have tried and failed to like fight us in the past, so you better not be one of those people. Well then, let's keep searching for the spare parts. I really don't know where Papa Wrench left the proof of the cognoscenti, so it's all on you now. We better get paid handsomely for all of this nonsense. I keep forgetting that you actually get like quite a lot of talent books as well for doing these things. Wait, what are we supposed to do? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so that's what you have to do. Hmm. Oh my god, another waypoint. So that's where it is. Oh, at least it activated. Oh, what's going on here? It seems like Sergeant Octopus isn't feeling well. Perhaps it's getting aggressive because it's not used to the environment. After all, underground caves aren't exactly where octopuses usually hang out. Huh? Don't they? I mean, well, yes and no at the same time. It kind of depends. Yeah. Sergeant, pull yourself together. I feel like you're implying something here. I've always respected the audience's freedom of interpretation. However, rather than that which lies between the lines, we have more pressing matters to address right now. Looks like we all had to get closer to make it stop. Well then, I'll leave it to you. So we just kind of have to not die in the meantime, I'm guessing? Yeah, there we go. At least we didn't get shocked this time. I was so stressed because normally I suck at these kinds of things. Even though, like, logically I know what we're supposed to do, but sometimes, like, your hands just can't keep up with your brain. Three humans and a weasel search up and down until you finally find the spare parts. Now we can go and wake Colonel Iron Whale up, right? Oh my god, is everything going to collapse? Damn, the way blocked. No, the spicier the better. I do like spicy food though, so much. I really want to eat instant noodles right now, but I don't know. It's kind of like the weird in between where it's like too late for a snack, but too early for a dinner. So like, if you guys though, like what would you like to eat for snacks? Because I just really want something kind of like salty and savory. If it's spicy, that's even better as well. And meat. I really love meat so much, but it's hard for me to be able to eat stuff like that because it's just generally not very practical and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, while we're here, we might as well try to explore a little bit. Oh, there's a treasure chest! Okay, nice. It's one of those remarkable chests as well, which is like so good, honestly. And more messy notes. Okay, follow the caravan to Hisi Island. The people there call themselves the Frostman Science. According to Daniel, they're adherents of the Moon Maiden, and they have an interesting way of viewing things. For example, most of them reject the use of Kuvaki devices, believing that to use them is to abuse their deity's blessings. As such, I did not have to help them repair anything while the caravan was there, and only needed to fix her own machines. To my surprise, a girl of 10 or so came to look for me in secret during a break and asked to be taught some mechanical principles. Perhaps she was concerned that she would be discovered by others, but she did not give me her name until we were leaving. She was somewhat impetuous, but she had both enthusiasm and talent, and learned the basics I taught very quickly. It's just a shame that the Frostmoon Science will likely not let her fiddle with machines in public. I left her a few technical manuals that I got through trade with other traveling merchants. Dal instantly thought that these little books would help me regain my memories. I hope she can buckle down and gain something from those texts. I stayed a few days more in Nasha Town this time. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been split off from the rest of the caravan for this long. Daniel and Demian seem to go a good way back, with the latter arranging for my lodgings after only a short chat, right next to his own place to boot. I'll be inconveniencing him until Daniel and the others get back from Snezhnograd, but Demian doesn't seem to mind at all. In fact, he wound up speaking to me about machines quite a bit, starting with the origin of the name Papa Wrench. It's a bit embarrassing now that I think about it, since he clearly picked that topic just so I'd have things to say. I say, it's no wonder he's in sole charge of the flagship here in Nasha Town despite his youth. Daniel did ask if I wanted to join them in going to Snezhnograd, or perhaps... Okay, I can't even read that. That is way too difficult. Novokitsagard? Grad? Okay, sorry about that. I'm butchering all the words. But anyways... After all, that's where my technical skills are from, so it's likely they'll find my identity and past there as well. However, a nebulous unease kept me from going. I do not know what it is I fear. Perhaps it's to do with my lost memories, or with some incident I encountered. Seeing my hesitation, Daniel made a call for me. He even took care of everything else, just as he has done for me all this time. Not that there's any point bringing up any of my unfortunate past. I don't remember them, but I will say this, that meeting Daniel and the rest of the caravan was in no wise misfortune. But I will say this, that meeting Daniel and the rest of the caravan was no wise misfortune. If not for them, I would have lost my life long ago. Out there on those shallows, they took me in when I had nothing, while I can do so little to repay them. Nasha Town is home to many children, though I dare not imagine their circumstances. But then again, as with me, what they might need is neither sympathy nor pity. Indeed, just writing these two words almost seems to bring someone's arrogant face to mind. Still, I'm glad that they at least find my stories interesting. Though that might be down to the candies I brought. I learned that trick from Daniel, by the way. Always bring a few in your pocket, just in case. Amongst the kids, however, there is one who is more interested in the tools I always keep at my hip than any tale about Snegurochta. When I asked if she'd like to carry one in her hand, how her eyes sparkled. Katya, the Speranza's boss, takes great care of these kids for the most part, and she rather gently gave us space so that I could tell this girl, I know. I know! Oh my god, this is I know's past? Wait, that's so cool! About the techniques in which I have much skill, the art of communicating with machines. It seems that just as I am lucky to have Daniel and the others take me in, these children have found a fortune that belongs to them. Even in a world filled with such terrible tragedies, there are so many kind people. I quickly found that Aino is not only interested but stunningly talented at working with machines. I've taught her how to distinguish the material make of gears, calibrate pressure indicators, and adjust safety valves. She has proven not only quicker to learn than the rest, but also capable of inferring other knowledge from such lessons. Watching her working away with tools still too unwieldy for her, turning scattered components into intricate devices, I'm truly happy for her. She's a diamond in the rough, but even so, she already shines with a radiance all her own. Daniel and the others have finally returned to Nasha town from Snezhnograd. This time I packed up my things and made ready to travel with them. A right shame it is that I cannot stay here for longer. Oh, that is so cool. That is for real so cool that we're actually seeing like parts of Aino's past through that. Oh, another page of the oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, what is this one's kind of long though, maybe. Oh, wait, this one, okay, it's not too long this time, okay. A few days ago, I met a traveling merchant who just traveled south from... Oh, wait, that's the same place as a while and I can't read. We had a lovely chat and I felt quite nostalgic. I had yet to learn that this was because I was originally from that city. Fate's coincidences tend to come at you suddenly like that, I suppose. I discovered a foreign yet familiar face in a newspaper she'd brought along. The person in that picture had hair not yet stained by hoarfrost and a carefree smile. This was me, 10 or more years ago. It was only upon reading the obituary in the corner that I truly remembered all that I had lost. But old Shesternin was the one who owned all this, and he is dead. Danyusha has inherited his family name and possessions, as has Zorik. Zorik, 10 years on, I still know not which hands were that pushed me off the side of the ship. It was all too sudden. Surely Zorik simply could not react in time, and the incident that occurred aboard the Fortunate One was but a tragic accident. Surely. Danyusa, my child, what can I do now to mend the losses that you have suffered since your mother passed? Even my attempts at reparation were not to last, for though it was not my intent, I caused you to lose a father also. There's nothing I can do for her now. Surely a visit from a dead man uninvited will not find any welcome. Is Danyusha Papa Wrench's daughter then? But Paimon thought he fell into the sea because of an accident that happened 10 years ago aboard the Fortunate One. Yugen, you just had to dig this page out, didn't you? I guess I have no choice but... Oh, I was there the day Papa Wrench saw the obituary. He had a strange look on his face, so I asked him about the matter. Even so, he kept insisting that he couldn't remember the details from 10 years ago. Always assuming the best of others. That's just the way he was. Besides, he had Tinette to take care of, so everything else took a backseat. After he passed, I kept my ear to the ground, and what do you know? News reached me that the Sheshtins had exhausted their wealth over the last 10 years and landed in serious debt. So I sent a messenger to tell a story. Have you heard? The proof of the cognoscentia that can lead you to the great treasures at the Blue Amber Lake in Nodcry. You were going to give him the proof? Technically, it is Papa Wrench, Mr. Shestin Sr.'s inheritance. As his legal heir, Zorik has the right to it. I'm not as charitable as old Papa, and I wanted to give Zorik a chance to prove himself, and that's how the treasure hunt came to be. He's not interested in the story or the setting, but he seems determined to get the proof all the same. It's entirely possible that he might find it before you two. Yeah, God, my plan is to ask you to interfere with the process, or should I say finders keepers, as long as you get it before him, of course. Though if your conscience permits, you can let him find it first before taking it off his hands. Not a terrible strategy either, that. So that's your plan? Paimon doesn't get it. Do you want him to have it or not? And what if he didn't come this way? What was your original plan? The scheme abandoned hardly matters in the present, does it? I have great faith in your treasure hunting skills. When we go back out, please pretend you've heard nothing. It would not do for me to appear biased after all. Yo, this is crazy. Nice. Okay, finding another path to the surface and all that. Do we just like jump down and all that, I guess? Okay, there we go. At least, we're making so much progress. Wow, these world quests sometimes, I feel like I'm actually trying to pay attention to what's going on, rather than how it was with like some of the past world quests we've done. Okay, let's see. Back to the Iron Well at least. Although the pathway is always so difficult to navigate. Who decided it was a good idea for all of these to be in the way? Hey, so you found the spare parts? Well, seems like you're helpless against this hunk of metal junk. We won. The proof is ours now. Well, congratulations, but are you really going to activate the device right now? This thing looks like it's been out of use for a while. There might be some malfunction. Are you worried that such a malfunction might hurt one of us? How thoughtful. However, with the treasure within our reach, it would be too much to ask us to simply ignore it. And that's right. Let's install the parts and start it up right now. Okay. Hopefully none of us get yeeted off this thing. I can't... Really? Is that what the spare part looks like? Oh my god, okay, to be fair, it's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Wow, look at that. It's kind of like a mini Aurora. That looks pretty cool. This must have been the gift that Papa Wrench wanted to give to Matt. Shocking. Did something shiny just fly upward? Whoa, was that the proof? Okay, let's go. You can climb up that thing? Can we even call ourselves adventurers if we can't even manage that? Huh, even a Starlet can't do it. Paimon sure can. What reliable companions you are. Well then, I hope to hear good news from you soon. Collect shiny fragments and reach the destination. Whoa, okay, wow, this is kind of thing that would give normal people a headache. Oh shit! Ah! No, 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 no! Oh my god. I was not supposed to do that. Wait. Wait, there's no time limit, so technically we don't have to actually force ourselves to do it, like, right now-ish, but still. Okay, nope. Failed. Failed. Do we just kind of go along with, like, the stuff? How do you collect them? I don't know. Okay, I guess that counts as collecting. Oh, let's see. Wow, there's so many pathways everywhere. Damn, okay. Okay, we can do this, we can do this. We're almost done, I think. There we go! Nice, nice. I wasn't really sure if it was working correctly, considering it didn't really collect the stuff as easily, but hey! Oh, the art style's nice. Yeah, I really appreciate it when they go with like the actual anime vibes and all that. Those shiny things we collected earlier, they look like pictures, but where's the proof? Paimon doesn't see anything like that at all. Oh, and adventures would have all started to death long ago if that was always the case. Not we can do anything about that right now, though. Let's go back first. Ah, you're too late. You didn't find the proof up there, did you? How did you? But surely... Sure, but we found something more precious still. Judging by that smug look he's wearing, he probably found a proof ahead of us. Might as well try to trick him here. Oh, you want me to play along with your little act then? Well, there are 5 proofs after all, nor would locating the great treasure be a simple affair even after one collects them all. So I would hardly be surprised if something in Papa Wretch's collection could far surpass a single proof in value. Such an item exists? Of course, you could call it priceless even. Paimon has no idea what Starlight's up to, but this isn't exactly a lie, right? Memories are priceless. Besides... Just ask Tolfin or something, he'd pick what we got over the proof for sure. And what would a wandering merchant like him know? Oh, I get it now, Brad. You're bitter because you lost, aren't you? You're upset that I didn't need to play your little game to get the treasure. I happen to be in good mood, so I'll pass this advice to you for free. Forget about the rules. People who stick to them hardly ever get the life they desire. Fortune favors those who think outside the box, like me. See, you did all that work in the end. You still couldn't find a proof. Zori takes out a pristine and opulent goblet. It is hard to believe that it also belonged to Papa Wrench's collection. Ah yes, it is indeed true that one of the 5 proofs is a goblet, but as far as I know, that one is in the Futui's possession. Many treasure hunters have their eyes on it, in fact. The proof that Papa Wrench found was a mask, and he would often let the children play with it. As for this goblet, I do believe it's a gift the caravan leader brought from Snezhnograd. But Papa Wrench never could bring himself to use such a precious thing. It's valuable, of course, but nothing compared to the proof, which in turn makes it even less valuable than the treasure Starlight found, I fear. That's impossible. It appears even a seasoned collector such as you can be mistaken at times, Mr. Shesternian. If it sets your mind at ease, you are free to find an appraiser for it when you return. Where's the real proof, then? No, forget that. What's the treasure you spoke of, kid? The one you claim is a superior find. You may have beaten me, but I shan't accept it until you show me what you found. Says there's more to what happened aboard the Fortunate One 10 years ago. Before we show you, take a look at this. Who commissioned you to do this? What is it, that old man? Is he still alive? Where is he? So you are the Zorg that Papa Wrench mentioned. So he lured me here with a fake name so you can have his revenge. Is that it? You think you can take me? Revenge? What are you talking about? Wait, so the one who pushed Papa Wrench off the ship was? Drop the act. You're all working for that old man, aren't you? Wait, does the Nusha know? Is she in on this too? That woman, she agreed so quickly because she knew this was a trap all along, didn't she? Offering to deliver the letter, doing all that just to isolate me? No, not one of you will ever get me. Not you and not that old man. He scurries away, not even bothering with the precious goblet he mistook for the proof. Are you just letting him go? We don't have any grudge against him, but isn't Papa Wrench your friend? Don't worry, the path he took looks most dangerous. I would not be surprised if something happens to him. Bullshit! Are we just leaving him to his fate? I mean, that Papa Ranch has many other friends aside from me. Besides, who doesn't love a story where justice is served? I'm afraid 10 years wasn't long enough to change his ways. If he had proven himself a changed man, even just a little, then I would have forgiven him, per Papa Wrench's wishes. Alas, like many others, he too is a prisoner to his baser instincts. What a tragedy. What saddens me is the lack of a winner in our little treasure hunting game. Ah, no new story material for me then. Climate almost forgot. Where exactly is the proof anyways? Will we find it here? Can we ask Hugin for help? Might this be what you're looking for? Oh, the mask! Is this it? But you had it on you this whole time? Not quite. Sora did find it first, but he thought the flashier, fancier goblet was the real proof, so he tossed the mask aside. And now that he's forfeited it, the treasure is yours. Feels like a freebie, but wait, we worked hard for it too, then! It's our just reward, yeah. That's right, if you end up revealing the great treasure's secrets, well, that would make for a fascinating story. Yo, this is so crazy, I swear, this whole thing. This is the tale-telling heart. Okay. Let me just write that down for a bit. The tale-telling heart. Yeah, just so we're keeping track of all the things we need to do. Yugen's so cute though, look at that. Oh god, I don't know if I'll be able to go find all of those things. The journey needs emphatic companions though. It had quite the natural gift, so training it didn't take long at all. Maybe it's because I have a special connection with weasel thieves, which I suppose you could call a family tradition too, huh? Okay, okay. That's one way to look at it. Let me just turn on the lights a bit, because it's getting so dark here. I feel like if we hadn't spent so much time just trying to like, what do you call it? Just trying to figure out that challenge, it would have made much better progress though. Oh, food matters. Oh, okay. Wait, actually I'm curious about this. Is this any good? Delicious today's boon. I'm so tempted to get a snack. Okay, what time is it now? Is it time for- No, I think the ad break time has probably passed, but I think- okay, wait, I will take a quick break for now, because I'm a little bit hungry and I do want to find a quick snack, so, you know, feel free to join again after the short break. did end up just getting cookies and all that, but yeah, although the cookies weren't as good as I expected, but it's fine, I think. Overall, it's decent enough considering I did get it on sale as well, so anything on sale tastes like probably 10 times better anyways. Oh god, this guy seems so sus. So sus, what the heck. Oh, I should have brought more lacquer berries. The first fruit of the harvest was he placed upon the moonlight altar. Not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for... Anyway, she forgot also. I feel like this is not the first time we've actually talked to someone who keeps forgetting their lines halfway through. The shop is one of the main distribution points for the meal, and I manage almost everything here by myself. Pretty impressive, right? You had a lot of trouble getting the meals out in Nasha Town, but I believe in what Lady Lauma says. You really can help more people this way. When I was preparing the ingredients yesterday, I forgot to close the box lid tightly. And when I woke up this morning, many fruits had been pecked open by birds and were completely unusable. I can barely make any feast of the moon with the remaining lacquer berries. What should I do now? Just 5? Did you complain about 5 berries? You could just like walk anywhere, just buy those 5 berries. So she's making such a big deal out of them. Oh my god. Did we seriously finish a quest just for that? Okay. Food matters. Anyway, it's not a particularly interesting quest. I don't even know if it counts as a world quest either, but
Not really
gonna complain about anything easy. Although the reward itself is also not very good in comparison. Okay, snack time over. So I feel like if I eat any more snacks, it's gonna be so difficult to stream and play at the same time. I feel like this was going to be long. If there's no rewards at this point, then there's definitely something going on. Maybe let's do this one, Friends of Molly Valley. Which is the same one that I kept dying from each time because it kept whacking me in the air.
おや、心配してくれているんですか？大丈夫ですよ。僕のランプの炎は普通の雨では消えませんから。
There we go. Wow, you're way stronger than those big guys. I guess size is. I guess size is. No, don't say lines like that. You're not the tallest person ever, but you can trash monsters 10 times his size easy. I don't go tall. I don't go easy on small monsters either. Yeah, and you can kick the Weasel Thief big bosses out of Molly Valley, right? This isn't their home, but they're always making a mess of it anyways. Funerals that should have been held can't be, and and Grandpa Molly might have gotten killed because of them too. But if we're going to hold new funerals, we have to find all of them first. Oh my god, wait, this is so depressing. Did Weasel Thieves really? Also, could Paimon ask, when you say funerals, do you mean that people want to hold them here? Like, why here of all places? Of course I do. I made all the preparations, and I've thought of what songs to sing too. Here, have a look. But do be quiet. Let him rest quietly. Aoni takes a small matchbox from her pocket and opens it. A beautifully colored beetle lies on a flowery lining cloth within. There are even a few white petals adorning the scene. He's gone to his eternal rest, so you've got to hold a funeral for him. But all the places I've picked are those small hills with machines on them, and they've all been occupied by weasel thieves. Like Grandpa Molly's family haven't fled by now. They're probably dead. That's how badly the weasel thieves destroyed their home. Do you think this Grandpa Molly guy she talks about is actually some sort of small animal, I suspect? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Probably an animal friend of hers. How about we help you catch those no good, evil-doing weasel thieves? And as for Grandpa Molly's family, we can look for them once you brought those thieves to justice. How's that sound? You're real good people, you two. I'll invite you to the funeral for sure. Well, you don't have to do that exactly. Okay, in that case, you can have the sugar sculpture I bought earlier. Huh, I guess it's already gone. I still got a pocket money Jurva gave me. You could take that and buy some sugar sculptures for yourselves. If you ask people for help, you gotta repay them, and you gotta say thanks. That's the right way to do things. Ah, Paimon, to think you would seize candy from tiny hands of children. An admirable sense of decorum. I don't know why you're making Paimon out to be some kind of villain. Still, you're super polite for that little kid, Aoli. Aoli. Thanks. You're each getting enough Mora for only one sugar sculpture. Buttering me up won't get you any extra. And then you're surprisingly practical about things like this. It seems like we're dealing with more than one weasel thief, right? Yep, that's right. The one that ran off just now is in the Weasel Thief Big Boss I saw before. In fact, I got no clue how many brothers he has. But you can find the same Roboclaws that fire bullets over there, so you might also find more Weasel Thieves there too. Alright, we're not letting those Weasel Thieves get away this time. We're gonna teach them a lesson. What the? Here it is, just... okay. Oh my god, it's freaking controlled by a weasel? Holy shit. The tide. Oh my god. Ah! What are these things? Sometimes I feel like I have no clue what's happening. I'm going to die. Oh my god. Ah! Just for something like this. Okay, I need a break. I need a break. Okay, at least finally I figured out how to use that stuff, but like, damn. I could have died so many times. You know, Paimon just noticed that all the weasel thieves fled toward a little hill over there. Yeah, and that's something the big guys who trained the weasel thieves brought over. The weasel thief big boss used it to beat the big guys up, set them rolling and crawling. Oh, if only I'd been there at that time. Hey, would you have wanted to help? No, you just want to watch the mess unfold. Anyway, let's go to that hill and investigate. Keep your eyes open for a weasel thief ambush. Paimon would rather not roll or crawl. How are we still getting smacked even from so far away? This is crazy!
どうやら僕は長く世間から離れすぎていたようですね。至る所に宝箱が置いてありますが、これはいつからの流行りなんですか？
Wait. What are we supposed to do? G. Oh, okay, so you're kind of supposed to throw them back. God, that fucking shield failed me halfway through. Oh, there we go. Oh! Time to surrender. And they just ran away. Seriously? They all ran? And in different directions, too! Each of us gets one. Don't let him get away this time. Yeah, it's end of the line for you now. This is my first time seeing the Weasel Thief Big Boss up close. Oh yeah, you gotta call him Big Boss too, Paimon. Fat chance Paimon's gonna call the Weasel Thief Big Boss. You're right, bad kids can't be bosses, can they? And no one's going to attend their funerals either, even if they hold them. Alright, I heard Helka say that there are strange people who eat strange meat, such as meat from weasel thieves, and there are those who like to collect specimens. Whether eating them or collecting them, there won't be any need for a funeral afterwards. Holy shit. Yo, this girl's so fucking dark, what the heck? Wow, honey, are you seriously saying all that scary stuff with a straight face? This one looks terrified. Damn it, they all ran. Again? Don't you dare run! Doesn't seem to be running, but waiting for us? Well, let's go see what's up. Okay, let's see where we end up. Whoa. Okay, shall we go and take a look? You know what's inside. Well, hopefully not a trap. This trap we'll just hand the weasel thief to the people at the flagship. Oh my god. Oh, this gadget thing is so cute. Okay, let's see. Oh! Oh my god, they're friends! Oh look, it's the whole Molly family! Grandpa, Papa, Mama, little Molly, and all the rest. Oh, so they're sniffer moles! But how do you tell them apart? They all look the same to Paimon. Other personalities, of course! You'll understand if you get to know them. But they all had the same bad habit of begging for stuff for humans. Ah, poor critters. If he went extinct, what would happen to them? Humans? Go extinct? While sniffer moles survive? How could that happen? Big Sis Linnea says that animals go extinct for all sorts of reasons. That means humans can go extinct too. How do you know not? How do you not? How do you not know that, little Miss Paimon? I'd like to think I'd last the sniffer moles at least. They say insects predate humans, and they'll probably still be around when we're gone. Wait, so humans are gonna lose the insects? Paimon's kinda peeved by that. Anyway, back on topic. What are we going to do about these weasel thieves now that we found our moles? If no one's got a better idea, let's just hand them over to the flagship. Treasure! Is it a bribe in this situation? Whatever. Since they're giving it to us, we might as well take it. Well, they seem sorry at least. Let's let them off the hook this time. But not because they gave us treasure, of course. Aren't they like friends with the moles? I kind of think they are though. Wait, why are they going that way? Should we follow them and like take a look? Looks like something's hidden here. Let's investigate. Hey, friends of Molly Valley. Joke, it's been Moldy Valley the whole time. I've been reading it wrong. Friends of Molly Valley. Okay, there. Oh, yo, get to the stream, Dark Ray. Oh my god, what is this? Investigate the surrounding area. Again? We have to go up again? I don't know. Joke, it's here! It's here! I can't believe it's hidden at the back! Man, my observation skills are like lost sometimes, even when I play these games. How was the outing? The outing. Wait, was this the one where I went to the farm? Hmm. Or is this, wait, it's either this one or, wait, no, the outing. Okay, wait, if it was with my friends, yeah, it was both good and bad and kind of stressful because actually, because I did agree to go out with some friends to a kind of like an all-you-can-eat kind of dim sum place. And initially there are a bunch of branches, so there is a branch that's closer to my side, but they decided that they wanted to eat at the other place. And then, yeah, I don't know. I was really annoyed because when I was going there, because I had my friend with me when we were in the car driving there, and then I was like so used to my usual route of going home that I actually took the wrong lane. So that lane is supposed to be only for turning left, and then for that time I was supposed to go straight, and then I don't know what came over me that time, but I saw that the lights were blinking and decided to go for it. So I went. I basically kind of yeah, I kind of cut through, like, it's not a red light technically speaking, but ended up getting caught anyways for like basically trying to beat a red light and it's like taking the wrong lane and it's like I ended up having to pay a ticket for it, so I was so annoyed. Yeah. It was not fun after all. As for the outing, the one that was work related, which was not fun. I went to a farm, so I don't really want to get into details what I was doing in the farm, but basically I died, almost died a bunch of times. It's like, what the? Yeah, it was not fun. Going to a farm where it was like basically not in proper attire is just incredibly stressful. Yeah, there's like no safety equipment or anything. So they're like, oh, just bring slippers and all that because it's like, for biosecurity issues and all that. And it was such a bad idea because the slippers I was using are like way too flat. And why does this? What the heck? Wait, are we just supposed to be following around this mole thing? Where is it going? Where is it going? Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god, I think this is what we need. No! This is so difficult to cut through all of these places. But yeah. Yay, another happy mole and all that. Oh, thank god. Wait. Wait, no, we were supposed to look for treasure! I didn't realize this was supposed to be- no, not the treasure, like the world quest. Where's the next world quest? I guess it's upstairs. How do I get up there, though? But yeah, a lot of things happened during that trip, and like, it's just low-key traumatizing all around. My god, I could have died so many times, because like, there's- like how the entire space is like super muddy and all that, and at one point, I almost slipped actually, and like I fell backwards like pretty quickly, kind of like when you feel like your center of gravity just like whoosh, and thankfully I don't know, all the time I spent in the gym actually kicked in, and I was actually able to like grab onto like the fence, and I gripped it so hard I actually didn't touch the ground at all, and I was probably like half a foot away from like smacking my head onto concrete, so that was low-key scary. And then yeah, all the things, it's not fun. Dealing with animals is not easy as well. Like the smell just like lingers so badly, and it's kind of one of those things that you can't really get used to. Although, I mean, you kind of desensitize yourself to it a little bit, but like honestly there are times it's just a little bit too bad. And we actually saw like one of the animals die, because initially some of the animals are like kind of not really in good health or anything, or like they get too tired very easily and all of that. And then basically like if they're in that state you kind of have to let them rest, but then sometimes even if they rest, like it doesn't work out so well. So yeah, as in we literally witnessed one of them die right in front of us. Like we passed by it and it was kind of struggling, and we kind of just let it rest a bit, and like 10 minutes later we come back to check on it. It's like bam, it's gone. It's just straight up gone. Not a fun thing to think about, honestly. Also, apparently there are a lot of snakes there, which is also scary for me because I really don't like snakes. But yeah, and then like at one point they're saying, "Oh hey, by the way, we also have like a pet snake. Like, do you want to see it?" It's like, "Fuck no!" But then like my other coworker was like, "Yeah, I do want to see it." And it was they apparently kept it in like a small like a barrel kind of thing, like a jug slash barrel thing. And then there's like, yeah, it's just a baby, it's just a baby. And it's like, what do you mean baby? It's like, yeah, it's just 5 feet long. What the fuck do you mean 5 feet long? It's still considered a baby. Like, yeah, it's considered small. And literally one dude just whips out his phone. It's like, here, we found another bigger one before. I was like, you want to see? It's like, no, I don't want to see. So I kept trying to shove his phone away from me. And like my coworker got the guy's phone. It's like, oh my god, that's so huge. And even when I was trying not to look at it, I still ended up seeing it from like my peripheral view. And like, god, it was huge. It was literally like if you had put like maybe 5 to 7 people side by side and like carrying it like as if you were carrying like a freaking swordfish. It was so huge and like the size of your thigh. So it's like, how the heck they found that somewhere around? So it's like there are really animals like this that exist like straight up in the wild who are like, there's you're in like the open space and all that, so you know how close you are to meeting these things in real life. Like it was so low-key traumatizing, and like the fact that I was walking around just wearing slippers, like freaking flip-flops, is like, if I had known, I should have just went ahead and like bought boots or something. Like I will never go back there without actually bringing along boots, because like that is so insane, you know? Like they didn't even warn us about things like that. Like, oh yeah, you know, it's just like for safety issues. Like you can just wear slippers instead of your actual shoes. And like, how is wearing our actual shoes worse than wearing slippers? So it was crazy. Yeah. I never want to go back there again. I was like super exhausted by the end of it. So this was like Thursday. And honestly, I debated not streaming that Thursday because I was like, really tired from the whole trip. But then I guess, I don't know, like all the adrenaline kept me awake, so I ended up streaming instead. And then I did pretty well. I enjoyed last Thursday's stream. So, you know, if you're curious, you can also check it out in my videos tab here in Twitch. Although I think I should be uploading it soon on YouTube as well. So yeah, feel free to check it out. I do have a YouTube channel for all of my VODs. I think I was more entertaining that day though, from all the adrenaline. So like that kind of, okay, yeah. My storytelling back then was like a lot funnier than it is now though. So yeah, feel free to check out that video. Kind of like, I feel like it's because I spent more time focusing on like the actual like storytelling portion as opposed to like doing the questing, that I could actually like focus on that all that drama. So yeah. Anyways, never want to go back there. Hopefully I don't have to. Okay, Almi's notes. So, Friends of Molly Valley. I've already finished like three world quests so far. And there's honestly a lot more, but I don't know where they are. Okay, I'm going to assume this is above ground, so hopefully it's just there. But yeah, actually let's just get it now before it accidentally disappears on the map again. I can't believe like the next Genshin update is going to be soon already. What did this dude just say? Like maybe they wouldn't object to becoming guinea pigs. Like who the fuck is looking for test subjects in the middle of nowhere? This is sketchy as hell. I didn't get to finish the live stream though. I only watched like certain sections of it, but yeah, apparently Nefer has some interesting abilities, so I don't know if I'm going to get her. I'm going to get like so tempted to just keep getting every single non-Kai character, because if you think about it, all of them have been interesting so far. Like initially, out of all the cast that they introduced, the only ones I wasn't super looking forward to was like Yehoda and Nefer, but then like Yehoda's hilarious and Nefer's pretty cool, but also because like the special mechanics just make me so tempted. I don't know, the FOMO is like so intense nowadays. But yeah, I don't remember how many. I don't have much left though. Crystal Top? Okay, yeah, even this one, I actually don't really have much of. Imagine I already spent the 2 biggest packs and like I'm basically running out. So hard. 39 only. This one is a lot though. Okay, this one has still quite a bit because I don't actually buy anything from here. Like, I don't see a point in spending it on materials instead of rolls. And I don't even need these crowns of insights. Like, I have so damn many. I never bother with them. Actually, should... No, I feel like it's not worth rolling on the standard banner these days. Because, like, I don't think that the newer 4-stars... I don't think Aino's included here, anyways. Wait, where is that? 4-star... Yeah, Dahlia. Okay, well, I don't need Dahlia anyways. I don't think Aino is included here yet, maybe. Because we still are in, like, the first patch, aren't we? So it's kind of not worth it to roll right now, even though I do have, like, 130 plus. Thank God, though, for this. I really did not want to get another Aqua Simulacra. Although I did end up getting, like, another bad weapon, so... Unfortunate, but... I'm going to watch, like, the live stream later on, though. I watched, like, a section of it, just maybe the initial part, but the trailer was so good, honestly. It's kind of crazy how Rare is going to be, like, the big bad for the initial stages so far. But yeah, I still haven't found anything better for Flynn's. I don't like his energy recharge thing here. It does have good stats, but not good enough to justify using an energy recharge thing attack. And this definitely should probably be a crit thing instead of elemental mastery, but yeah, it's kind of cooked right now. The crit damage is so bad. It's so hard to balance things out though. But anyways, okay, let's see what this one is all about. Dear guest, I'm Vino. Might I borrow you just 1 minute of your precious time? I swear you'll leave with a smile. This guy seems kinda weird. Paimon heard him say guinea pigs just now. We should go. Huh? Do I really come across as weird? Small wonder everyone keeps running off, but that's word for word the pitch that Bongtsa taught me back in Nasha Town. If your goal is to blurt out a sales pitch, of course it's going to come off sounding weird. Fair point. If someone ran up to me shouting, "Dear guest," I'd probably avoid eye contact in a real way too. Yeah, that's the story of life for like any introvert. Turns out starting a new career at my age isn't easy. Darn it, I really thought being a boss meant kicking back and letting the money roll in. This is the reason why I'm so afraid to change careers. Even my gym trainer's kind of like annoyed with me because I keep whining about my job. He's like, but you've had this job for so long, ever since I started training you, and here we are years later. I still stuck in the same job. That's crazy. But hey, did you become a boss? You did become a boss, right? Congratulations on that. But what made you want to change careers all of a sudden? I was a treasure hunter for so long. But honestly, I've been thinking about getting out of the game for a while. There's this classic joke in that line of work. Where's the only place a 35-year-old treasure hunter gets called young? Paimon has no idea. At their funeral! Oh my god, that's crazy! Everyone's stabbing at their eyes and saying, poor thing, they died so young. I'm 34 this year. Last month's gathering in the flagship, everyone was speaking to me with this weird, respectful tone. How is this dude 35? He has freaking eye bags that are like wrinkles and all of that. Like, I mean, I have eye bags too, but like not that bad. And I don't have wrinkles either, so I'm gonna be young forever. And it's not like I ever found any of Reed Miller's old treasure or something, so when they started speaking to me all reverent-like, it felt off. Then I looked around and realized, somehow, at some point, all the old dogs had disappeared, and the room was filled with fresh-faced rookies. I suddenly realized I was the oldest one there! There I was, in the middle of all that noise and cheer, and yet the sudden chill grips me tight, like a voice whispering, "You're next." It was downright terrifying. But if you look at it another way, you've actually been pretty lucky, right? After all, you made it this far in One Piece. Luck doesn't hang around forever, and that's why I wanted to go out of the business. It's been rough. If things keep going like this, I'll have to start taking on commissions again. If it really comes to that, I'll make sure next year's funeral invite reads, "Look at me, no more rent, no more meals to worry about, and still so young. To boot, jealous yet?" Would anyone show up? Let's hold off on the funeral talk for now. I think there's still something we can do to help with your new career. You stopped us just now. Were you about to pitch us something? This is like the only time we're ever actually going to fall for a sales pitch. Like, how the heck? Like, you know, we're so nice. Because if I got a sales pitch in like the freaking middle of nowhere in a mall, I would just straight up. I wanted to show you my training ground, though. Well, it's not serious training or anything. Just some light challenges like shooting targets and dodging stuff. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Right? I figured kids would love this kind of thing. And there are tons of kids in Nasha Town. My old colleagues should have done it too. I should love it too. And then there's just so many fighters stationed in Nordcry. It feels like I should be drawing in more people. But it seems like no one's really interested. Maybe it's just not fun enough? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my training ground. You do look exactly like a kind of guest I had in mind. If you'd be up for testing it out, maybe giving me some feedback. We'd love to play. Pam needs help. We'd love to help. Awesome, then please follow the course I designed. Your first challenge is nearby. The second one's over that way. I marked the entrance to make it easy to spot. The last challenge still needs a bit of work. I'll go fix it up now and wait for you there. As for the rest, well, there's definitely some technique to hitting targets, but this is your first time, so just go with your instincts. Too much explanation will only trip you up. Oh well, have fun. After briefly explaining the course, Bino hurries off to finish setting up the final challenge. The start of changing careers. God, this is a hilarious title. Wait, let me finish my cookie first. Because I realize it's hard to like move around while I'm eating stuff. I wonder what's for dinner though.
なぜ亡霊を怖がる必要が？彼らはただの話せる影ですよ。ただ、自分の過去を永遠と語り続けることしかできません。
Just to target something you really don't like and you just smash it to pieces? Right, that's hilarious. Okay, this is kind of boring to do though, honestly. Well, at least it's way easier than whatever we did earlier. That octopus challenge thing was like hell. Absolute hell. 10 out of 10, never doing it again. This is the second challenge. From here on, the terrain starts to play a role. In the second half, the targets will start moving, so be ready to shoot on the run. Doesn't this spoil the most exciting part of the challenge? Paimon thinks she understands the problem now. Nothing feels like surprise. There's no suspense. You're just messing with Paimon. There's nothing there, right? This isn't our type of surprise Paimon wanted. You're a meanie. Just for that, you're leading the way from now on. Okay. Hmm. Seems a little bit underwhelming, honestly. It's kind of like a very, very straightforward path, so there's not really like much to do. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. And now on to the next challenge. We figured out what's wrong with the training ground. But doesn't matter anymore. It's time I start getting my affairs in order. Oh, what happened? All my targets have vanished again. Maybe someone took them by accident? Nah, it's happened before. I got new materials, made new ones, and hid them somewhere no one would think to look. But they've been taken again, which means someone's doing this on purpose. Paimon felt an eerie sensation in that cave just now. Could this have something to do with those sneaky thieves? That was just me messing with you. Right, so you sense it too? That feeling of being watched. My instincts are never wrong. Anyway, my targets aren't worth that much. Who'd want to steal them? And even though I never took the really risky commissions when I was a treasure hunter, you don't spend that many years in a profession like mine without making a few enemies. By taking the targets, they're sending me a sign. The next target is me. It looks like I should have changed careers much sooner. I never thought I'd be sacrificing my life for a job like that at such a young age. Maybe you're overthinking it. Once you catch a thief, everything will become clear. You two are so kind. If you have the time, please do attend my funeral. Bro, no one's dying. Like, no one's dying today. Like, especially because we're, like, straight up helping you. That'll be so embarrassing for us, you know? Can we not keep bringing up your funeral? There's still a chance you can fix this. You know how hilarious it is at the previous World Quest? We literally had a girl just keep talking about funerals again and again and again. And here we are with another dude who keeps talking about their funeral. Like, what is it with people from Nodcry? And funerals. At the very least, I won't give up until they actually come knocking. After all, I poured almost all my savings into this training ground. I dealt with treasure hoarders before, and in my experience, if you want to catch them, the best way is to bait a trap. Get target making materials at the Krumkake workshop. A craft shop. I've been there a few times. Since they're after targets, let's use some to lure them out. Alright, I'll leave the thief to you two. As for me, I'll stay here and get started fixing the third challenge they messed up. Actually, the good thing is we do also have another... what do you call that? Another anecdote with Aino? Wherever she is. Oh, there she is. Again, with the deer!
Shikachin.
Skachin! Oh, Aino's so cute when she's talking to the deer. Skachin. Gotta eat your breakfast or you're never gonna grow up big and strong.
アイの鹿さんの口にホワイトベリーの食べかすがついてます。え、本当？なるほど。怪我は順調に治っているようですね。あと数日もすれば、ラーマ
God, I was worried for a second there it was dead. Turns out it's not, it's still fine. So, its recovery's progressing smoothly. In a few more days, we can ask Miss Lama to send it back to its herd.
アイの分かっているでしょ？この子は私たちといるより家に帰るべきなのです。
Yeah, I'm sure you know that it deserves to go back home instead of staying with us.
でも鹿さんのことを蒼月の子の英月師さんが治療してくださった時言っていましたよね。 この子の家族もきっと心配していますよ。怪我が治ったらやはり返してあげるべきです。分かってる。でも怪我はまだ治りきってないし。まだ足は痛む？お家に帰りたい？愛の英月地さんとの約束ではこの子を迎えに来てもらうことに、その時にもう一度鹿さんの気持ちを聞いてもらいましょう。
Yeah, poor Aino. Someone's good at taking care of animals.
愛のその時にもう
Wait, actually, can we use Llama right now?
愛のその時にもう一度
Oh my god. What the? What the? Wait, we have special scenes because Llama's here? This is what you call power creep. This is the real power creep, you know? Never mind that meta stuff. The fact that you can get additional dialogue just by having specific characters.
その子の群れがどこにいるかわかるはずだ。でも分かっておる。お別れしたくないのだろう。だがその幼い角鹿にも家族がいるのだ。怪我が治ったらやはり住処に返してやるべきだと思うぞ。分かってる。でもまだ足は痛む？もう痛くないけどまたブラッシングしてほしいと。いいよ、ブラシを持ってくるから待ってて。
Oh, that's so sweet.
持って帰ってもいいからね。あれ、どこに置いたんだっけ？では私はここで失礼する。その子の面倒を見てくれてありがとう。大丈夫ですよ、ラーマさん。愛のは鹿さんが大好きで、私も鹿さんが大好きです。面倒を見
Ineva's way too human, honestly. It's so scary sometimes, like, how much emotion this robot has.
鹿さんとお話ができて、愛のも私も嬉しいです。そうか。あの幼い今離れ離れになっても。
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, at least thankfully they actually told us, like, if you have that character, that means you can see special dialogue and all that. What is this about? Hi there, let Paimon introduce herself. Paimon is Paimon, and here's Starlight. We're here on Vino's behalf to ask if you have any materials for making targets. Oh, you mean Uncle Young? He's run out of targets again? He just picked up a new batch the other day. Sounds like his training ground is a roaring success. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Paimon thinks the only real customers are the two of us. Oh, what's happened? Yeah, so you tell her about the missing targets. So things have been tough for him? No wonder he looked so down. If you hadn't told me, we'd have no idea. What do you mean we? The kids around here. We all know Uncle Young needs target materials, so whenever we come across any, we collect them to sell to him. And did you know his targets are being stolen? But we didn't steal them, we just sold him the targets we got back, that's all? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. These kids actually... Yo, that's such a scam, what the heck? And Vino was like so sincere about it, so he just kept buying the same targets again and again. Damn. Sorry, we really didn't know Uncle Young's business wasn't doing well. We figured if he kept buying that many targets, he must be kinda rich. He's used up almost all his savings just to keep the training ground afloat. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to help. The Hollow Hands, but they're not bad guys. They always vanish fast and no one's ever seen them. I think they're like Reed Miller, the good kind of thief. We trade with them sometimes. No matter what we bring them, they always give us something really valuable in return. And that's how you've been getting the targets back? Yeah, it's not always just targets though. They sometimes give us more or other valuable parts. They've really helped us a lot. Weird, look at the Hollow Hands against Vino. We just thought thieves have their reasons for thieving, so we figured Uncle Young must be loaded or something. Sorry. If you want to get his targets back, you could try trading them for some old portable bearings. I don't know if there's enough left though. Uncle Young's already bought some just a few days ago. Yeah, I know these kids are like such a scam. My god, like imagine this dude was trying to like turn over a new leaf, start a new career, and these kids just kept stealing from him. That's so sad. Like, I don't know. I am not good with children at all. Sorry to people who like kids, but like sometimes like you can't really tell. Like honestly, I feel like a lot of kids are not as innocent as they seem because like they learn very fast. Like honestly, a lot of them are very self-aware about things, but they just keep thinking like, oh, you know, because I'm a kid, I can probably get away with it, kind of that. I mean, obviously, this is not like always 100% case, but there have been a lot of times when like just there's just a lot of bad kids, and then they give that kind of reasoning. Like, you know how rare it is to find someone who actually believes that they're not doing anything wrong. We just got stuff from behind her. Wait, that was so. Oh my god, that was so easy. We didn't even have to go like 10 feet away from her. I feel kind of scared every time I go to the cave to trade. It's pitch black in there, and you can hear this rustling sound. I always feel like there are a load of eyes staring at me. Lino said he felt like he was being watched too. It has to be them. But they're not bad guys. Every time we walk up to the little trade box, we leave our stuff inside and then close our eyes and count to 77. And then whoosh, it's gone, replaced by a gift. It's been like that every single time. They'd never hurt any of us. Why 77? I heard it's because Reed Miller once stole 77 treasures from the governor's palace. But Bozena says it's actually because he had 77 loyal followers. Or maybe it's because Reed Miller fell off a window and did 77 somersaults before hitting the ground? Yo, Paimon, that's such a weird-ass reason. If that was the case, I don't think he'd be remembered as a legendary thief. I bet a monster shows up at 78 and eats you. You'll probably get sleepy if you count any further. We can just open our eyes at 76. Alright, if we open our eyes early, we might just catch the hollow hands in action. Are you sure you can do that? Feels like cheating if you don't follow the rules. I mean, you guys committed a crime. I don't think this cheating thing is gonna be a big deal in comparison. Well, it's all dark there anyway, so maybe no one will notice? Anyway, everyone has a different story, but they all include the number 77. So who knows, maybe your version is the truth after all. Okay, good luck with the trade, and we'll tell everyone about Uncle Young, too. We'll also do our best to gather targets for him. No charge this time, but first we better go say sorry. At least they actually had the decency to apologize, you know? Okay, let's see where the hollow hands are.
ほらせい
Oh. Okay, maybe. Oh, should I just get it now? Fine, I'll just get it now.
どうやら
It's
僕
a small chest
世
anyways.
間から離れすぎていたようですね。至る所に宝箱が置いてありますが、これはいつからの流行りなんですか？
This must be how people trade with the hollow hands. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. What are we supposed to do next? Start counting? Close our eyes? Yeah, that's much better. I thought you were gonna drag it out forever. As the count goes on, you feel Paimon tugging at your clothes more tightly. As you enter the 30s, a soft rustling sound seems to come from somewhere nearby. 50. That was 50, right? Were you about to doze off? Come on, focus. 75, 76. It's probably okay to take a little peek now, right? Ahem, 77. Sniffer moles! Yeah, I fucking knew it. Of course it was gonna be the sniffer moles. Though the hollow hands are, yeah, the legendary elusive rogues, the hollow hands are actually a bunch of sniffer moles. Paimon guesses it makes sense now that she thinks about it. But why did you steal Vino's targets? I don't seem to understand Paimon's question. Squeak! It answered you, so what's 77 supposed to mean? Reed Miller's 77 treasures? His 77 loyal followers? Don't tell Paimon they think 77 sounds like squeeze squeak. Could that be it? 7 squeeze 7? Squeakity squeaking. Paimon's confused. So in the end, we still don't really know what it means. Well, that was a little bit anticlimactic. Okay, let us follow the sniffer moles.
"旅の役に立つかもしれませんよ。僕はいりませんので、どうぞ。"
Okay, what is this? Yeah, more money. Where's... Why is there a chest above us? Do we just keep offering berries to the hollow hands each time? Oh wow, precious chest just for a berry? Nice. That's worth it.
どうぞ。
What the? Oh! You know what, I might as well just get this. It's such an awkward place anyways. Oh, it's above ground. Okay, never mind then. I am not going through all the effort for that.
Yeah.
Is he just stuck there? How are we supposed to shoot that thing though? Oh no. Wait, I might have gone in the wrong direction. Is this where we came from? No. Okay, it says to go there. Why are there suddenly so many chests in this stretch of area? Yeah, how do I activate the bomb thing? I'm so confused. How does this all work? I had to restart the game for this? Wait, really? Oh, did it glitch halfway through? Maybe. Okay, wait. Okay, I will just restart the game then if that's the case. Just give me a few minutes. Because when the second mole come, then you can do it. Oh? Well, maybe the first mole was... Oh, there! Wait. Joke! It's fine now. It's fine. I don't know what happened, but I kind of just stood somewhere and then, like, it worked, so... There we go. Oh, I didn't have to restart it after all, thank god. I was kind of worried about having to go through all that trouble. Yeah, that should be all the targets. So they were using them as bedding all along? That's why they kept going after Vino? I thought their burrows looked a lot cozier than those targets. I would think so too. Those burrows looked super comfy. As for Vino's targets, maybe they got some special appeal only a sniffer mole would understand. Still, even if we bring the targets back now, it'll probably just get stolen again in a few days. What should we do? And I did just give them a berry, so that's probably enough, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's just go to talk to Vino then. Ah, you're back. I was just wondering if I should start getting my affairs. Never mind. It's good to see you back in one piece. You can rest easy, Vino. Those sneaky target thieves are definitely not old enemies of yours. Really? Actually, that girl Cisco came to apologize just now. She said the ones behind it are called the Hollow Hands. They sound like a pretty serious organization. Their bush was different. My god, it's so anticlimactic in comparison. Sniffer moles? I want to think of it. Though I did feel like I was being watched, it never felt ominous. It's not like all like the times I sensed real danger. But why would they want to steal my targets? Tell Vino everything you uncovered. So that's what this is all about? I was this close to making arrangements for my funeral. Looks like I'll have to teach them a lesson. But they didn't mean anything by it. No, that's not what I meant. If a few old portable bearings were enough to trade back the targets, that means the exchange rate's totally in our favor. You mean if I show up with all sorts of gifts next time, I might get something amazing in return. We can make back all the losses from those stolen targets sooner than I thought. Those losses weren't actually caused by the Hollow Hands. Yeah, I know, Cisco told me already. Still, I'm not going to ask those kids to repay anything. She was chirping away just now, giving me all sorts of feedback on the training ground, and she even promised to bring all her friends to come play. Honestly, that's worth more to me than any amount of Mora. So we're back to exchange rates again, huh? Thanks a lot. I think I figured out how to make this place more fun. I just hope more folks will want to stop by. Want to give it a shot? The final challenge. Promise it's way more fun than the first two. I would never say no to something fun. Okay, let's see if we actually made any improvements though. Cause like, the first two are like, kinda meh. Just finished adjusting the third challenge based on Cisco's suggestions. It should be really fun. Everything's on fire. What the heck? Oh my god, this is the one from a while ago. I forgot to get. I forgot to take that.
はいりませんのでどうぞ。
No, 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 no. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. I wasn't supposed to go there. Oh my god. Wait, but my thing, like, my bomb thing is gone. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, how do I go to the next challenge? And the bomb is gone now. Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the fucking worst. God, that means I have to redo the whole challenge. This is messed up. This is way too close to the next area, so I'm kind of like really annoyed. Fine, let's abandon it and do it again. So we really have to be very careful at that part. Oh my god. Bots again? Really? No! No! Oh, thank god that didn't actually push through. Woo! Yes! We survived that whole thing. You want me to lose the Danang light cone as well? No, oh my god, when is Danang? Okay, wait, Danang's going to be out next week, right? So I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I actually didn't read what his light cone's about. I'm just hoping it's not too bad, because it's like, the game is getting so expensive, like damn.
知れませんよ。僕は
Congratulations, you're the first team to complete all the challenges. And look, even the Hollow Hands came to cheer us on. Maybe they're waiting for a chance to steal the targets. As LC increased 64% attack. Oh my god, that's a lot of attack. It's good. It's gonna be so strange building an attack-based like shielder though. But I guess that's also good because that means his basic attack should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. I will think about the light cone. I mean, I feel like I'm saying that now, but I feel like I probably will end up getting it anyways because I have zero self-control. But who knows? It might actually be responsible for once. But yeah, apparently I asked all of my other friends and they're all planning on getting Cyrene, so there's also that to look forward to. I'm already not 75% at 100% because I lose the LC. Oh, okay. Yeah, that means you have way better luck though. So you have to be careful if that's the case. Oh wait, actually I do need to finish the stream soon. Hmm. Luckily, we're not training ground bosses, so I'll gladly take this treasure off your hands. Come on now, my training ground will always be free for the two of you. Drop by anytime you like. What food you'll eat for today's dinner? I don't know yet, actually. Damn it. Okay, wait, sorry. I dropped my ball pen again. I'm starting to get really stressed because this is currently my favorite ball pen, and I think I have dropped it so many times already. Like, an insane number of times, like you would not imagine. I think it's, what do you call it, the Uni pen? Uniball pen, something like that. It's Japanese, and it's so smooth, like freaking buttery smooth when I'm writing. I feel like if I had this pen back when I was in school, I would have appreciated it a lot more, but yeah. Trevi patty. What does that even what does that even taste like? I'm wondering. But yeah, there was like so much food that would have been so good to eat if you were a kid. Like all from all those like TV shows and stuff. But yeah, I think my parents are trying to figuring out. So they were like asking me like what time I was going to be done with streaming and all that. Okay, wait. I will just actually, if that's the case, wait, I will go in a quick, like, super quick way. Like, give me, like, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and I will come back to see, like, what the plan will be. Never mind. Apparently, my mom's already making dinner anyway, so I don't really have to think about rushing, I guess. Probably? I don't know, dude. She might just be making noodles or something. Hopefully it's something good, but even then, I could just start another world quest. I've made so much progress with all of these, so surprisingly good. Is this underneath? Or is this on- no, it's on the surface, so I...
おや、心配してくれているんですか？大丈夫ですよ。
So, what is this world quest about? The power of research. Okay, at least the pen is still smooth for now. Yeah. What are all these little signs in the ground, though? This looks like some Fontanian dude, you know? Can't imagine how you two warriors managed to make it through the thunderstorm, but that's not the point right now. I need your help. Don't worry, there's no way we'd stand by while someone needs help. What do you need us to do? Please help me get the airspace data collector up in the air. What the fuck is this? This is huge! You mean that big round machine? That's right, all you need to do is align a strong Kuvaki side of each assembly module with the collector and push them into place. And the collector, I mean that big round machine, will float up into the air. That means everything's working. Alright, seeing how desperate you are, let's help him out. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. Okay, that seems a little bit strange. Are we sure we should be doing this? Wait, nothing is happening. Hmm? Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid. 2 bees in a pod. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. let me do the shout out first. Okay, let me just copy that username right here because I don't want to make any mistakes and all that. But yes, thank you so much for joining, you guys. How was your stream? Did it go well?
人間の
Oh, you're playing Genshin as well.
人間
Oh my god, that's so fun. I hope you were having a great time. Did you do any like Archon quests or like world quests in the meantime? I'm currently in the middle of a world quest, so yeah, it's a little bit strange, but this is weird. Why is it not going in the correct direction though? Oh, pull. Okay, pull. We were Flint's funds farming. And the result, a single debate club. Oh my god. Debate clubs are the worst. I mean, I think they would have been a decent weapon in the early game, but now you're just nah. I really hope you get Flynn's though. He's really fun to play. Yeah, I ended up going much harder, and then I kind of spent a bit to get his C1. I have to stop myself from getting C2 though, because there's so many characters in Nodcry that I really want, and there's just like, it's fun. I feel like I've been enjoying this region like a lot more compared to some of the past few patches. So yeah, I hope you get really good luck. Are you on 50-50 right now? I hope you have better luck though. I think I didn't do so well when it came to like rolling for him. And yeah, I think wait, I also know that I got like really bad. I ended up losing one of the 5 stars as well to this one. Yeah, the Skyward Blade. Like it's been ages since I've gotten like a standard banner like weapon, so I'm a little bit annoyed annoyed by it. Oh, this is weird. Oh, rotate! Joke, I didn't know you could rotate. There we go. We're gonna do a stream and my partner's like 3 pity and a guarantee. Hey, if it's a guarantee, that means you're gonna be fine. That means you can only get better from here on out. So that's really good. I already pulled him luckily though. Yes. Congratulations on getting Flynn's. He's definitely fun to play. A little bit tricky sometimes, but I think overall it's like pretty worth it. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow, Beasties. Oh wait, let me do the same as well. Okay, let me just check that. Open the native card and all that. Yes, follow as well. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. There we go. KKK. Yes. Have you guys finished like the Archon quest as well? Although honestly, the Archon quest this time didn't give enough roles in my opinion. But I think the overall exploration kind of makes up for it. So there's quite a lot of like rewards and all that. Oh wait, oh my god, that's so nice. Congrats on reaching your follow goal. Yeah, oh my god, it's so nice. It's really good to like help out other streamers and all that. But yes, I really appreciate you guys. I'm excited for the next patch already though. Even though technically there's so much stuff I have left to do now, but like I didn't get to watch a live stream yesterday though. So but yeah, don't forget to redeem the live stream codes and all that. It is 300 primo, so it's good as well. Yeah, and then I'm excited. I only watched like a small portion of the stream a while ago, but I feel like it's going to be difficult because there's so many interesting characters, and like a lot of them have like such unique mechanics now. I think with Nefer and exploration or something, you get like bonus rewards, and like they introduced this new mechanic. I think with like commissions and all that, or like those things in the curatorium of secrets. So hopefully that means more rewards are coming in the future. Surely you should be the first one. Little Nightmares 3 costs $50. I actually haven't played any of the games in the whole franchise. Although, I probably have maybe one or two of them? I'm not sure. I think there was a time when I did get some games for free, but I can't remember exactly. I do know that in like Epic Games, because you know like how I usually play games on Steam, but I know Epic Games also tends to give out free games occasionally. So maybe. But yeah, I'm not very good with anything horror related though. I get scared easily. Even though technically I objectively know it's not that scary, but I don't know, jump scares still sometimes work on me. So yeah, even like the early parts of the Archon quest with like Rare kind of freaked me out already. Like the eerie effect and all that. And all the freaking ghosts. Like you know like when you're trying to navigate through the fog and then like you think I'm okay, it's fine. I'm like just making my way slowly through the quest checkpoints and all, and suddenly turn around and like a whole bunch of like spirits just like go at you at once. It's like holy shit. That was so scary sometimes. Even if objectively speaking it's not actually scary, but I think just like the surprise of it happening stresses me out. Okay, science of course, that's the only way. That sounds reasonable enough, but something feels off. It sounds about as reasonable as Paimon single-handedly fighting abyssal monsters. Isn't a blessing usually the way to break a curse? I tried all the traditional methods when I was younger, but none of them worked. In the end, it was the Fontaine Research Institute that saved me. It taught me how to fight against it. Since mixing salads caused fires, I invented a cooling system for food. In fact, that very system ended up being used in Fonta vending machines. What? What do you mean mixing? What do you mean mixing salads caused fires? What does... How? Like, how does that even happen? You're dealing with, like, literal raw ingredients with, like, zero fire involved, unless you were planning to torch some of the ingredients. Now everyone can easily enjoy ice-cold Fanta, and that's thanks in part to the, Fangel effect. Heinri's been so grateful to me for this. Before coming here, I learned that extreme weather and Notcry could be incredibly dangerous, so I made sure to install a lightning protection device on the collector, just in case. Without it, the experiment would have probably failed a dozen times by now. Oh, so science really did beat the curse? You could say that, but as you saw, I got pretty flustered just now because I overlooked one critical factor. The collector might be fine, but with the Fangel effect following me around, there's no way I can conduct the experiment properly. So you just been running around like that ever since you got here? Until we found you? That's right. The Institute saved me, so I couldn't bring myself to go back without something to show for it. That's why your arrival is such an unexpected turning point. As I mentioned earlier, I came here to study the safety of Kuvaki under extreme weather conditions. I believe it could be a much safer energy source than Arkham? You probably heard about the explosion at the Fontaine Research Institute. Yeah, there's like so many explosions happening there. I honestly feel like I definitely haven't finished all the world quests there yet. But anyways, that's probably for next time. We're gonna go get dinner and Joyce. Yes, thank you so much again. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Actually, I'm about to go to dinner as well. So I do have to think about that soon. But yeah, you know, hope you guys have a good rest. And yeah, see you next time. Of course you heard about it. You're looking at none other than an honorary senior researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute. Mr. Raimondo must think very highly of you. For most people, even earning the title of assistant is quite an achievement. I agree with Mr. Raimondo's views. Things like Fonta don't really contribute much to science. What we truly need is a more reliable alternative to Archium. If my theory proves correct and Kuvaki really is a safer option, the Institute might even rename Fonta to Fanta in my honor. Wait, isn't this close to copyright? But I mean, they did add an additional N, so maybe he could like bypass the copyright issues. Is that really a possibility? That sounds amazing. So may I ask for your help? If you're willing to help me complete my experiment and collect the data I need, I'll make sure to propose that both of your names be added to Fanta. Fan Starlight Diamond? That's kinda... No! I don't want that name, you. That's so weird. That is such a strange name. But I imagine sales will take quite a hit. Yeah. You think the name's too long? Let's go with Fanta Paimon. she just cut us out. Paimon, how could you do that to us? You know, we're your partner. You're not joining the co-branding? How modest of you. I'll be sure to give you special thanks in acknowledgement sections of my thesis. You managed to get the airspace data collector into the air earlier, but unfortunately it didn't quite get high enough. All you need to do now is lift it up a little more. To get it higher, you need to stack more assembly modules. Simple and effective, huh? I'm counting on you. Yeah, okay, fine. In that case, shall we start setting things up? When adjusting the assembly modules, just make sure the blue strong unipolar field is facing the collector. Okay, let's try to finish this actually. And then if you can finish this in a reasonable amount of time, and then I will probably end the stream afterwards to get dinner as well. Oh, we have to get that out of the way? Huh? Oh, wait, is this how it works? Joke, it's not. Maybe like this. Oh, there it works. Okay. There we go. Wow, that's a little bit trickier than expected, but I think we can probably do it. Just need to reset the robot so the blue side is facing collector. Oh, joke. I think it's not enough, I think. There we go. Okay, one last. I think it should be the last one as well. I also gotta finish current Archon quest before the new one comes. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit pressuring to have to do all of these things at the same time, but no choice, honestly. I'm so confused. Okay, wait, let me reset that. Let me reset that. Still can't rotate anything. Okay, wait, we can rotate this one. Okay, I'm guessing that means we can rotate it once we reach this portion. There we go. Nice, nice. Hey, look at oh, no! Why did it collapse again? Damn it! Wait, this is taking longer than I expected. I didn't think we'd have to do this so many times. I got the data, so that means we're done here, right? I'm sorry, but we still need that data from higher altitudes. That's how scientific research works. It's all about patience and precision. We can't rush it. Okay, but you didn't get struck by lightning when you went to set the parameters just now, did you? Maybe that curse of yours isn't as bad as you think. So for this next experiment, no, it has to be the two of you conducting the experiment. If I tried, something would definitely go wrong. Please, you have to believe me. Paimon suddenly feels like renaming Fonsa might not be enough. No problem, as long as you're willing to keep helping with experiments, then putting your likeness on the Fonsa label will be more than fair. That means everyone who buys Fanta will get to see Paimon and Starlight on the label? I don't think I want that either. Yes, you'll be known around Teyvat, but for two scientific pioneers like yourselves, that's still a pretty modest reward. So, what do you say? Shall we keep going? Well, will Fanta's development team really agree to that? I won't. I've known Heinrich for years. I'm sure he'll agree if I say the right words. If not, well, we can always add his name to the label too. Stop adding people's names to Fanta. It's not going to help anything. After all, what we seek has never been glory, but the scientific progress itself. In that case, let's get back to the experiment. Excellent. I knew you were people of extraordinary insight. Once you're ready, I'll go set up the parameters for the next experiment. Okay, oh my god. 3 this time. 3. This is getting like so much more complicated at this point. Am I really ready for all of this? Hopefully these next ones aren't too hard. Okay, that all worked out. Oh, this one is done? Okay, okay. Now it's just these ones left. There we go. Yes! Okay, this is surprisingly the easiest out of all the stages, I think. Or maybe it's just because they already finished one for us. Please be stable, my god. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, oh, what was that? What was that? The collector got hit by lightning. Yes, I saw it too. The Fangle effect. It's intensified. Even the lightning protection device and your help, we can't hold it back. I don't know if this is only for because I'm sub, but you can watch back the Twitch stream. Oh yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can only do that if you're subbed to this streamer. So yeah. The only way to break the curse is by advancing science. Exactly. It's like a Twitch replay function, although I guess for some people it's not really like that useful because like you can already do that in like YouTube anyways. It's been like around for a long time. Exactly. According to your theory, the only one who can defeat the Fangle effect now is you, Fangle. Oh, you're right. If I fail, this curse won't just destroy me, it'll destroy everything I hold dear. Even the end, even the Fontaine Research Institute is... I would never forgive myself. We're at a critical stage of the experiments. Based on my initial analysis, Kuvaki does indeed seem safer than Arceum. But for real-world applications, that conductive phenomenon we just observed must never be allowed to happen. Try to identify the cause. Collector's crash. It's certainly unfortunate, but what really matters is the data inside. Could I ask you to retrieve it for me? Please be careful. I'll check here to see if the issue is caused by equipment itself. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. This is so crazy, my god. That we really watched like a freaking... I don't know what you call that. That orb thingy just straight up like fly off into the sky or something. Please have the data be okay. Well preserved punch tape. Really? They're still using punch tape in this day and age? Okay, I need to kind of rush this for a bit because I do need to go, like, soon. But yeah. Oh my god, the lightning strikes. Hear me out. Oh my... What do you mean, hear me out? Please don't... Okay, I will hear you out, but please let it not be anything. Overload Flints? Really? Wait, I mean, I think there are people who do that actually, but like, how though? Because you don't have another teammate? You don't have another... what do you call that? Nodcry teammate yet who can fill in that slot. So, how did it go? Did you get the data? We got it, but the collector was already... I suspected as much. The designs never accounted for the impact from a fall. That was my oversight. I found a few leads on my end as well, but it's too early to draw any conclusions. I'll need to analyze them together with the data you recovered. Give me some time to dig into it. Could you come by again tomorrow? Okay, if we're doing this tomorrow, that means I'm definitely not going to. I'll leave that for later anyways. Just Benny, Shibrud, and Ian. I don't have Ian, so no. I don't have her because I never got the chance to get her. Look at that. Freaking I don't have her, unfortunately. What do you call that? Characters owned. She's here amongst all the other women that I didn't bother getting. Kinda sad. I honestly should have gotten someone like Sitali instead of like Milani. And Yensen's just bad luck, I guess. I honestly expected her to be given for free, so yeah. Oh yeah, Inifa! I forgot! Inifa, I could just use her. Okay. Yeah. I forgot that. I was thinking of like a Pyro Nodcry character, but we obviously don't have a Pyro Nodcry right now, so... Yeah. Anyways, okay. Wow, we made such good progress. I think we finished 1, 2, 3... 4.5 world quests today, so that's probably the most I've ever done in a single day. But yeah, okay, that should be it. So thank you so much everyone who joined today's stream. I did say I was going to have dinner soon though, so it shouldn't be a surprise, although it's a little bit sad to end earlier than I wanted to. But yeah, so Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next stream. It should be on Tuesdays, Thursdays at 10 p.m. UTC plus 8. Feel free to drop by anytime. And you know, you can also join the Discord if you'd like more clear announcements, because the weekend streams are usually a little bit unusual, or just kind of depends if I have free time and all that. But yeah, you know, please join. We are a small community, but we post very often, so yeah, I like it. You know, everyone's pretty welcoming so far. Yeah, see you guys again soon, and have a great rest of the day. Bye, everyone. Oh, the latency got pretty bad. Anyways.